Hey everyone, Presale here, your third favorite Uniswap ape, unfortunately. But in today's video, we're going to be covering Polytrade, which is actually the only upcoming sale on Polkastarter, and that in itself is actually quite bullish. I mean, people still, float towards Polkastarter IDOs. They're still really hyped. You can actually see this by looking at Polytrade's Telegram, which has 32,000 members, which is really, really good. It's a lot better than some of the previous Polkastarter sales. So looks like the hype is there. As you can see, the hard cap is really tiny, which is obviously always bullish. We're going to get more into detail on the tokenomics a bit later. But for now, let's have a look at the whitelisting procedure. It's currently open until the 11th of August. So obviously, if you are holding a Polkastarter token, a Pulse token, it says that you need to hold at least 250 of them. Then obviously make sure that you complete the whitelisting form. I'll leave a link to this document in the video description, so you can just go there, fill it in. As usual, you need to do the usual tasks like provide your full name, email address, Twitter, Telegram, ERC20 wallet, and so on. Obviously, you need to follow all their channels. This is how they amass such a big following on Telegram. It's always been like that since the beginning, but you can see a lot of people are doing their whitelisting, so that's always bullish. And if you're holding the tokens, obviously do it. No reason not to. And remember that you must hold those tokens for a minimum of 7 days before the whitelist close date. And the whitelist closes on the 11th. So you have to have been holding those already for 7 days before that. So definitely do that. So let's have a look at what Polytrade is about. So as they say on their website, shaping the future of trade finance. So they bring safe and insurance-backed real-world assets to crypto world. And they will provide real-world borrowers access to low interest and swift financing to free up critical working capital tapped from crypto lenders. So if we have a look at their one-pager, to summarize what the project is about, looking at what the problem is and what they propose as the solution, which obviously is what it comes down to with these projects. So as I said, the problem is traditionally receivable financing or export financing model has been in force for years and centuries, and users or corporations have often failed to avail it due to various issues like minimum ticket size requirements, higher rejection rates, higher cost of funds, transparency issues, and more. And the way they want to propose a solution to this with their project is they want to connect all parties, distribute information with greater flexibility, and lower the risks for all the parties involved in the process. So this is going to be done by tokenizing real-world invoices to turn the ownership of real-world assets and receivables into digital tokens, harnessing the crypto liquidity pool to address the gap in receivables financing by providing SMEs a new source of funding, and offering safe, insured investment options to crypto investors to sweat their crypto assets in real world business use cases. So let's have a look at their token utility now. Their token is going to be called Trade, and it's the native token obviously of the Polytrade protocol. And if you hold Trade, it'll allow the token holder to have governance rights, where you can obviously allow validated holders to influence protocol decisions. If you hold the token, you can make decisions on the future of the project, and you get staking rewards. You stake Trade token and you earn Trade token. So for the borrowers, let's zoom in here a bit. For the borrowers, you receive reduced interest rates for staked and payment done via Trade tokens. And for buyers, you get discounts on invoices for settlements done on the Polytrade platform. And for service providers, you receive Trade for participating in the trade finance economy by performing key tasks of KYC, document validation, credit valuation, and more. So overall, looks quite promising so far. Let's have a look through their team, which is obviously always important. And I must say their team is very robust. I mean, they've got a really big team here, and advisors as well. And LinkedIn's all there, which is always good. And you can see they've got really a lot of experience, which is always important. Also, what's very impressive is their investors. You can see some of the usual names here. I mean, Master Ventures, Polygon invested in them, which is really huge. Defi, which I'm sure you've heard of, that performed exceptionally well. And obviously all these other names also really big. So that's all super promising. When you see these investors, it's always very reassuring. So you're kind of safe investing in it. And obviously it's very bullish. And in terms of the partnerships, obviously Polkastarter, where they're having the IDO, Gate.io as well, which is a popular exchange. Makes you think obviously they're going to be listed on there. If they're partnering with them, obviously makes sense. And obviously defi, which super bullish. I mean, defi was a very successful project. And their roadmap is also very, very in-depth. I mean, you can see it goes back to 2014, where they incorporated Requeza Capital in Hong Kong and initiated the business. So they've been around for a very long time. And their roadmap goes quite far into the future, which is always good to see. Also reassuring, knowing that they have plans for the foreseeable future. Some projects just kind of disappear, which is kak. So overall, quite pro, I must say. So next up, let's have a look at the tokenomics, which always is very, very important. So token ticker, as I said, is trade. They're going to have 100 million tokens total supply. It's nice when the token price is quite low, obviously. So the public sale price on Polkastarter will be 15 cents. Private sale price 12 cents, seed 4 cents, and strategic 8 cents. Obviously to note the locks on the tokens. For seed round, they wait 3 months before getting any token, and then every week linearly over 1.5 years, which is really a huge lock. Obviously, you don't have to worry about any dump from them on the start. Same with the strategic round, 1 month cliff, and the private sale only get 15% on day one, and the rest every week linearly over 1 year. So all the locks are really huge actually, and obviously you can be comfortable in public sale knowing the previous rounds won't dump on you. And the initial market cap, as we already said, is really tiny. I mean, 370k, the initial market cap has got tons of room for growth. So overall, I must say, Polytrade is just prime, because obviously the room for growth on it is really, really good. It's on Polkastarter, it ticks all the boxes, it looks really legit. So definitely recommend getting into this one. Obviously not financial advice, but based on my opinion, I think it's really prime. So let's see on Tinder if they think it's prime as well. So for this video, as usual, I'm in Poland. Let's see what they have to say about Polytrade. So first up, Paulina. I said choose a number between 0 and 100. This will be how much Polytrade goes up in value. And she said 22x. So I said not bad. Thanks for the insight. I mean, that's quite bullish. I'm sure everyone will be happy with that. Next, another Paulina. I said choose a number between 0 and 100. This will be how much Polytrade goes up in value. She said 54x, which obviously that's super bullish. I'm glad she is. Ula, I said let's ape into Polytrade together, and she said yes, let's do that. So she's obviously very bullish. Then Justinia, I said can I insure your real world asset? She said okay, so bullish for Polytrade. Ines, I said the same question. She said a question mark, so I said may I? She said what does it mean? I said basically what Polytrade can do. She said I don't know really. I said yes or no. She said yes, so that's bullish. Tan, I said should I take part in Polytrade on Polkastarter? And she said yes you should, just take it. I said thank you, I will. Then Alexandra, can I insure your real world assets? Of course, so obviously that's bullish for Polytrade. Then Vicky, I said, should I invest in a crypto project called Polytrade? She said, my feeling says no. So that's correct. Eva, do you like guys that hold Polytrade? She said, I have no idea what is this and really afraid to ask. So I said, don't be scared of gains. Obviously, why would you be scared of gains? And that wraps up my Tinder review on Polytrade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Join my Telegram. Obviously, recently my Twitter got taken down and can't get it back, which sucks. But the Telegram group is still active. We're discussing all the pre-sales there, even though these days there aren't many gems. But with the market becoming more bullish, I think there will be more popping up. So definitely join there. Always online there, and a lot of active community members. So it's definitely worthwhile. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.